everybody to another episode of Talking Goddess. And I'm with someone who's really the talk of the tournament because she's coming back from injury. She is also one of the last participants that was announced. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Riley Shepard. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm glad to finally get to speak to you. I've seen you doing interviews with everyone. I'm like, we gotta talk. We gotta chat.
Yeah, I mean, on the last episode, there was someone that called you out in my last interview, and we'll get to that later on. But I was like, you know what, I gotta ask Riley now because it's like connecting, someone calls someone out, then I X that person, continues the
Yeah.
story.
Oh, trust me, I have words.
As you should. I mean, she really just came at your throat. So obviously the first question, you're coming back from an injury. Do you think you're at a disadvantage in the tournament because all of these women have been competing week after week and this is really your return?
It's literally my first show back, and we're starting it back. We're starting with the battles with a bang for sure of a fatal four-way. And when AJ tells me I have to have confidence when I get in the finals, two fatal four-ways. So it's in the back of my mind. Anyone who comes back from an injury is fully aware that it's not just a physical game, it's a mental game. So of course it's in the back of my mind of, you have your big glittery purple brace again. But the caveat to that is, it's again, I've done this before. I've come back from an ACL surgery 4 years ago, and I came back stronger than ever, leveled up, and this is no different. The people I need to prove is to myself and to the people who have supported me, and they're my motivation going into this, and they're the reason I keep fighting day in and day out, and I keep getting back up. I keep building myself back up every single time, and this is no different.
Now, obviously, you have a lot to prove. So, what are
Mhm.
you personally trying to prove in this tournament?
I am trying to prove at this point that my knees are just as good as everyone else's. No.
I like that. That's a good one.
I am so, first of all, just excited and ecstatic and all of those words, to get into the ring with fierce warriors like Angel, Ariel Nyx, Mother Endless. I have actually never been in battle with any of them, singles, fatal four-way, at all. So first of all, the first step is just to prove, one, that I can go with my brace and my knee, which we're gonna do. We're gonna go a long way. And two, just show them what it's like to step into the ring with the Gladiator of the Geeks, because they've never done it. So this is going to be a fun little battle for all of us.
Now, you mentioned all the people that are in your opening bracket, like Mother Endless, Ariel Nyx, and Angel Orsini. Who do you think is the biggest threat out of the three of them?
I'm not taking it away from anyone at this point, to be fair. Angel has the experience. She has ECW history. She has all of that behind her. She was the Funhouse Women's Champion. So she's carried a shiny in, Titans, Goddesses, Funhouse, the whole conglomerate going on there. So definitely not taken away from her. Mother Endless is just scary. she I don't think you ever really know what you're gonna get. You have to be on your toes. I'm fully aware that you have to be on your toes and ready for anything with her, because you don't know what she's gonna pull out. And Ariel Nyx, I've seen her grow. We've kind of been on a similar trajectory in the fact that we've come on to into wrestling the same time. So I've seen her grow from day one to where she is now, and just keep proving how much of a badass she is. So I'm not saying one way or another who's the biggest threat, because to me, they're all threats. I have to get through all of them, and I'm not counting any one of them out. I'm just counting on me more.
Now, someone who kind of sees you as a threat is someone I talked to in my last episode who had some words for you, and I wasn't expecting that. What do you
Oh,
make what do you make of Amanda saying all of those things to you? She's coming after you no matter what.
oh, well, so I mean, she has to win her bracket too in order to get into a battle with me. So if when that happens, I think she's fully aware that I'm not going to be pulling any punches. I knew she was going to have words for me. I did run out on her at Titans at the last show. So I knew that there was gonna be something to say. But to be fair, the Amazon or the sheriff, whatever she's calling herself all these names, whatever she wants to be in Titans. I vacated the title. She didn't win it from me. She didn't win my shiny. I am still an undefeated champion. And she came in, respect, kudos to her of the way she came in, of having that much confidence. But that much confidence comes off as attitude and as arrogance. And she came in, her first battle would have been against me for the women's championship, Goddesses of War championship. And it just seems like that went to her head. Like, this is literally her first match. And to be fair, I don't know what you did to earn it just yet. Like, there were no dues paid. It was kind of like, here you go, silver platter, here's Riley Shepard. And then she didn't get to step into the ring with me. And then she won it, which is amazing. Good on her. I wasn't in that ring. She didn't have to battle me. It would have gone a lot different if she did. And then she started picking on my little sister. And to be fair, everyone knows my history with Becca Wiley. Everyone knows my history with her. I'm the only one who gets to pick on my little sister. You don't get to pick on my little sister. There's a reason why I was the way I was with Becca. I see a lot of myself in Becca. We are both really big nerds. We are both awkward little turtles, both big book nerds. And I could tell that she needed someone to bring out that voice in her. And so that's kind of what I did. I have like a little bit of a motivation beside. It seems like a little crazy to other people, but there's a reason why I did what I did. But I'm the only one who's allowed to do it. This is my little sister. You don't get to come in here off of wherever you're coming from and just start picking on her, because that's my job. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to pick Becca right back up and be behind her every step of the way. She found her voice, did she not?
She did.
Found it. She is a warrior. I knew she had it in her. I knew she was going to bring it out. And we see it now. We see it against Amanda. And I didn't like that Amanda bullied her. So there you go. That's about the whole reason why I even ran in on her. She deserved it, to be fair.
I mean, she did. I mean, our first episode was with Becca Wiley, and she attacked Amanda, and then Amanda attacked her. It was a whole thing. You know, my notifications on Facebook were blowing up because of the
Oh
two
my
of them.
goodness. And I'm over here. I'm like, I can't do anything because my knee is over here. But guess what? My knee's good now. Don't pick on my little sister. Also, earn your keep, earn your time, earn the attitude.
Well, if Becca does win her fatal four-way and you win yours, you're both going to be in the finals. Do you think that's going to be a little bit of an issue? Do you think, maybe 2-on-2 and you team up for a while against the other two and then you leave it down to the final two? Like, what's your strategy if that happens?
I feel like it's really hard to have a strategy in any of this, especially for the finals, because the first thing you need to do is concentrate on your bracket and have a strategy for that bracket. And you don't know who you're getting. It could be one of so many people who ends up in the finals. And so for me to try and sit here and do my little geeky research like I'd like to do, I'm doing something, but I can't formulate a strategy until I know who's in the finals. And so if Becca's in it, I probably will hug her. I probably will hug her, but then that hug might turn into something else.
Might turn to a roll up real quick.
Just because, to be fair, we're here to win that shiny. And we all want that shiny. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We all want it, but I'm gonna come out and say, I want this more, because that's my shine. I never lost it. So I'm sorry, little sis. I'm gonna do what I have to do. And I'm sure she's aware that she's gonna have to do the same thing. We're warriors, and that's what we're here to do.
Well, speaking of your shiny, what would it mean to you to reclaim the title that you never lost on February 25th?
Everything. That's my shiny. That's my precious. Mine. I've never stopped calling it mine. I've never stopped calling the Goddesses of War, Titans Championship Wrestling, the Realm of Riley, the Gladiator Goddess. It's mine. It's mine, and I will make it mine again. End of story. And I will prove everyone who took the time to send me messages, to reach out to me, to send me well wishes about my injury, who have supported me, who literally brought me back to battle, because that's what happened. Having these people reach out to me and remembering all the times I've shared with them and all the stories they've shared with me in their lives and their art and everything, they're the ones who brought me back. So this is not just about me. You all brought me back. This is all for you. I'm doing this for you. That shiny is to represent that. That shiny is to show you all brought me back.
Anything else you'd like to add?
The geek is back.
And she will be in action February 25th at the D365 Cup. If you are in the New Jersey area, make sure to check it out. We have a fan fest. I heard there's going to be food trucks. There's going to be a ton of wrestling matches. And I like food trucks too. I think that's the only reason I'm going, is for the food trucks.
Excuse me.
And the wrestling.
I love food too. Listen, I'm a foodie too, but
listen, I'm calling the action. So I'm obligated to be there. But yes, the food trucks is a good.
Yeah, I mean, cherry on top, just cherry on top, sprinkles, cherry, whipped cream, hot fudge, all of that. And listen, exactly. See,
food's important. Well, Riley, thank you so much for joining me, and make sure all the people out there that are watching this to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to look for our next episode.